seemed permanent, a notion which could not be further from the truth. From the tallest skyscrapers to shiny new cars and the latest electronic gadgetry, all will very soon be abandoned relics on a dying planet. But even now, with the ever-darkening horizon looming before us like an unstoppable tidal wave, most, so far, cannot or will not open their eyes. It seems the sky could be on fire, and their gaze would remain downward toward the new iPhone or the new car. How did it come to pass? Our collective priorities drifted so far from the path of reason. Indeed, even from the path of our own near-term survival. Earth and the American Dream. This is the title of a documentary film that altered the course of my life 21 years ago. This film was and is an unimaginably moving and compelling expose of the price the planet has paid for the so-called American Dream. With crystal clarity, I remember the afternoon in the late fall of 1998 when I first viewed this unimaginably moving message. I was alone in my lit Arizona mountaintop home. I found myself riveted to the TV, having stumbled upon the Earth and the American Dream documentary while searching for an afternoon thunderstorm report. As the sun through the western windows faded, I sat motionless and fully focused on the overpowering and inarguably factual message that had just unexpectedly crossed my path. At the close of the Earth and the American Dream documentary, I turned the TV off and stood almost paralyzed. The light of sunset faded through the windows. At the deepest level, I knew my life had just changed forever, though I had always cared for and revered the natural world, which had always been a core part of my life. A key had just opened a door, through which I knew I had to trek. I spent time in previous years as a volunteer for Big Brother program, for Special Olympics. I worked at a homeless shelter for numerous years. I'd always given to the environmental organizations, animal rescues, disabled veterans groups, etc. But I now understood at my core that life on Earth was in the balance. In the next weeks and months, I set about handwriting messages to every single individual I'd ever known or worked with, nearly 400 as I remember. I mailed these messages with the most compelling and factually verifiable environmental data available. By the early months of 1999, my desperate attempt to reach out to all that I knew had almost completely fallen on deaf ears. Of the nearly 400 I had sent messages to, only 3 had responded. My strenuous attempt to sound the alarm had yielded only silence in response. A period of bewilderment and angst ensued for me. I continued with my research, having now acquired technical manuals from the IPCC, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, which is the largest scientific panel on any subject in human history. I turned over every stone. In every way, I investigated frontline data. I contacted countless organizations, but it seemed none wanted to hear the whole truth. In fact, many, or most, didn't want to hear any part of the truth. The mountain before me began to seem insurmountable. What could I do if no one was willing to listen? If no one was willing to investigate the facts and to face the truth? I spent weeks soul-searching, often sitting on the massive granite escarpments above my home in the Hualapai Mountains of western Arizona. I would watch the sun go down. Could I press on with the sense of mission that had come to occupy my every thought? To try and expose dire truths that no one wanted to hear? I had a constant and overwhelming feeling of standing at the base of the highest of unconquerable mountains, rising up before me a mountain that could not be ascended. There was something I needed to prove to myself. At 5 minutes till midnight on July 5th, 1999, on the valley floor of Death Valley, California, it was 106 degrees. I had chosen to attempt to try and trek from the lowest place in the continental U.S., a reflection of where I felt I was mentally, to the top of the highest mountain in the continental U.S., Mount Whitney, in the span of a single day. This day, this attempt, this journey, this self-chosen test was for me to be a metaphor of the wider horizon. And if I could do this, I could also press on with the attempt to wake everyone I could to the fact that our planet was dying. Though I had done high-endurance training for my entire adult life, I had many former injuries to consider. Formerly broken knees, with surgeries on each, missing cartilage in both knees. I'm still missing anterior cruciate ligament in my left knee. Formerly broken feet, ribs, wrists, etc. I had taken too many chances in my early years and had paid a high price for doing so. At 12 a.m., with pitch black skies and temperatures holding at 106 degrees, I began pushing the pedals on my modified mountain bike out of stovepipe wells in Death Valley toward the western slopes of the Panamint mountain range. I had 2 support vehicles in tow. The hours came and went. Much goes through one's mind in such a trek. In spite of the freight train-like sound of your own heavy and constant breathing, deep thoughts come. In spite of, and often because of, the suffering one feels. A minute seems an hour seems a day. I made the summit of the Panamint mountain range in the early morning hours. It was still pitch black. I descended into the Panamint Valley and began the ascent up the eastern slope of the Inyo Nelson mountain range. The chase vehicles followed. To keep my mind free of what I physically felt, I kept my focus on what the planet was enduring from the hands of the human race. The hours continued to pass, each one more arduous than the last. By late morning, I had traversed the first 2 mountain ranges, crossed the Owens Valley, and was ascending up the sun-baked eastern slope of the Sierra Nevada mountain range, stopping only occasionally to refill my liquid nutrition backpack from the chase vehicles. nutrition I consumed through the clear plastic tube hanging around my neck that connected to the pack. After over 12 hours on a mountain bike, I reached the Mount Whitney trailhead, 8,400 feet up on the slopes of Mount Whitney at approximately 12:40 p.m. The total uphill climbing ascents for the day so far were over 15,000 vertical feet, all in 100 plus degree heat. The climbing had taken a toll. The descents from the mountain ranges I had crossed provided some reprieve between the climbs, but I was unsure if I still had the strength to make the remaining 6,100 foot plus on-foot ascent to the summit of Mount Whitney, which is 14,500 feet. The Forest Service recommends 3 days for the 35-kilometer round trip from the trailhead to the summit and back. I had only hours. I deeply pondered the point of the whole endeavor. This metaphor for the mission I felt an obligation to face, a calling of conscience. I wondered, could I make a difference? Every single day, in each of our lives, wherever we are, we face many challenges. Some of these challenges can seem impossible to overcome. The process of rethinking the whole purpose of our lives, to focus on the mission of saving what is yet left of the web of life so that our children may yet have a future, can feel and can seem to be impossible to overcome. There are times when we already feel at our end, exhausted, wanting to give up. Yet another challenge befalls us, and then another, and so on. And how are we to respond to that? How are we to maintain our composure and sanity? Where's the, quote, American dream, end quote, of a leisurely and material possession-filled life that we were promised and programmed to believe in? Or in fact, is there a much deeper point and purpose for our lives, often unimaginably difficult and exhausting, yes, but meaningful beyond measure? We must ask ourselves, what is our played part in the drama of life? What are we here to learn? What might we be able to give back to the whole, even at this late hour, if we exercise our will correctly, honorably, effectively, and toward the greater good? What if we collectively refuse to yield to the fading of the light? It was now 1 p.m., 13 hours since my Death Valley departure. A 35-kilometer round trip and a 6,100-foot vertical climb and descent separated me from completing my journey. I sat at the base of granite boulders near the trailhead. I remember again contemplating the angst, frustration, and exhaustion I had felt during the previous year's countless unsuccessful attempts to sound the alarm with all those I knew, or at least that I thought I knew. An effort that alienated family and former friends. The physical exhaustion I felt at that moment was, for me, a mirror reflection of the prior year's efforts to share unwanted but absolutely necessary to know truths on which the fate of the world depended. I stood, and I started my march toward the Whitney Summit Trail. A fellow triathlete friend at my heels, who was gracious enough to carry extra nutritional supplies for me. One stride after another, I pressed on up the narrow path as it wound ever upward through deep canyons, escarpments, up rock-strewn slopes, and across steep and narrow ridges of the eastern Sierra Nevada. I continued my march toward the sky at a rapid and increasing pace. Strength seemed to return to my limbs, and the closer I got to the summit, the more strength I seemed to feel. In just over 4 hours, at just past 5 p.m., 17 hours of total trekking from the bottom of Death Valley, I stood on the summit of Mount Whitney, looking east nearly 100 miles over the mountain ranges and valleys I had crossed during the course of the day. A day that felt a lifetime of thoughts and reflections in itself, now 20 years ago. Since that day, I have focused all on marching forward in another journey, one that has proven to be a far greater test for me. Please forgive me for this rant, but here is the point. How can we know what we might yet accomplish unless we set about what needs to be done with an unshakable sense of mission? The longest and most arduous of journeys begins with a single step. The battle for the greater good is the most trying and difficult endeavor of all, a true test of the soul. But if we keep marching forward with unshakable resolve toward the summit, in spite of the resistance from others who have so far refused to wake up, in spite of the resistance and demonization from increasingly criminal governments, in spite of the censorship from power structure-controlled media, we, all of us, working together, may yet accomplish much more than we ever imagined possible. Yes, there has been and will continue to be many moments when we feel exhausted and compelled to give up, moments when we feel we can't go on. But we can. We must. We will march on. As the proverb states, the journey is the destination. Gandhi said the human voice can never reach the distance that is covered by the still small voice of conscience.